Hello. All right. Just sitting here waiting. I've got the burgers in the refrigerator. I'm not gonna start cooking till everybody's back at the house. Alrighty. I would like something to drink. I want some coffee. Just not from the gas station. They want from the gas station send me straight to the bathroom with this shit. Yeah, something like that. Starbucks. Yeah. Alrighty. Oh, you too, baby. Let's see. Do we want to pull off that now? Spools? It's Los Bulls night at the United.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our featured matchup tonight in Chicago, where the Bulls will be going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota comes into this one after the win against the Trailblazers in Portland, feeling confident after a runaway win. We'll see if they carry over some of that momentum. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team. I can remember one.
And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. Last game for the Timberwolves, they picked up the W against the Trailblazers in Portland. And that result, guys, was a real shocker. It was just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen them.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Wiggins. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Wells. Then there's Towns, and it's McKnight in at the 4 slot. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Wiggins passes to Wells, and it's blocked by Owens.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
On defense, Minnesota. Butler on the wing. To the middle. Stolen. Now the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Wiggins. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, nice tip in to salvage the points from the missed shot and made it work.
And those second chance points, Clark, they do add up.
Yes, sir.
They do, and guys, that's the last line of your defense there. Everything else was good, but you have to finish it off with possession.
Minnesota with the ball, following the three-point attempt by Freak.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
Well, let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Sam Mitchell. Doris, what's the news?
The one player on his mind in this matchup, Kevin Love. And it's not for his scoring ability, but for the harm he can do to a team on the backboards. You saw what he can do to teams if he goes unchecked, Coach said. We don't want to let him get up and get over 20 or 30 rebounds on us. And to do that, we got to check him out each time a shot goes up. Guys, easier said than done.
Thanks, Doris.
The one-hand tomahawk for you, folks. That's automatic highlight reel material.
That got their entire bench right up and out of their chair.
And Kevin, how about the reaction from his teammates? Not just on the bench. Look at the guys even in the game.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Now here's Freak. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Hollis Jefferson passes to Wiggins. Connects on the 17-footer. Wiggins has got 7 points in the game.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
And that one's good. And it's 9 points for Freak. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Wells. His last outing, 16 points for him. Rose with the double team. And stolen by Love. Pushing it up. Here's Owens. Wiggins with the block. They retain possession. Second chance shot. And again, the basket is good from Owens. He's got 11.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Wells passes to Wiggins. And it's Freak with the rebound. Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Towns with the steal. Hollis Jefferson passes to Wiggins. That's good. Wiggins has got 9.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Freak kicks to Love. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Timberwolves trail. Here's Wells. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To the paint. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Now here's Freak. 11 points in the game. Back to Rose. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Rose has got his first 2 points of the night.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Dish is to Wiggins. Pass to McKnight. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. The shot by Wells, no good. For Chicago, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Owens, and it's Chicago scoring again.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches. A brief check now of the stats for Wiggins. He's been more than solid over the last month. About 19 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Levine's checked in, and he gets it to go.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Towns with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Rejected by Owens. On deep. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense.